Tonight, from AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, it's time for Monday Night Football on EA Sports. We'll see Dak Prescott and
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
38-yard line.
North of 100 yards, the two scores, and, you know, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold a point, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Now it's Peterson. That'll be a 41-yard punt. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. They start on the ground with Elliott. He's going to have the first down past the 20. And they will finally get him down to the 27-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. That's his longest run of the first quarter. And, Charles, we talked before the game about them needing to establish the run game. They'll be looking for more of that.
And they got to the perimeter. So that tells me that that's part of the game plan of what they want to get done today. So they'll have some complementary runs where he'll run it to the inside. But it appears that when they want the big yardage, they think they can get to the outside and make it happen. Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
A gain of 13, it's a first down. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. I also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
11 more on that one, and another first down. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you wonder, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing, Prescott. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up second
and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. Prescott yet again. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down with a nice little gain. Give him 9 yards on the second down screen play.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. To the air again, Prescott. Open man, Lamb. It's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 17-yard line. Prescott and Lamb hooking up for the Cowboy first. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. A first down carry by Elliott. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The first drive this unit had, they punted. This drive, much more polished, just looking crisper, aren't they, moving the ball?
Maybe the first drive was a little bit of a wake-up call. Probably a little bit angry that they had to punt the ball away the first time they had it. Got motivated, got to the sideline, said, okay, let's not let that happen here as we take over again.
Here's Prescott. Steps away to his left. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. That's on the Pro Bowl guard from Notre Dame, Zach Martin.
Still first down.
A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal. Prescott from the gun. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for, but it'll be 2nd and goal. So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal. From the shotgun again to Elliott. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Only a couple yards there, and that's going to set up a long 3rd and goal. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Buying time to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
We always talk about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Penalty is declined.
And we drop you in at the start of this next possession in a 3-0 ball game. After the penalty, it's Elliott.
Number 21.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Here's a ball thrown right side and complete. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Cowboys. Michael Gallup. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. He finds an opening past the 40. Looking for Cooper. That's complete. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's a quick hitch route, and the throw complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
It also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 33-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Prescott able to hit his target, Lamb. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
7-yard line.
CeeDee Lamb was my favorite receiver in this year's draft, and it's still hard for me to believe that he lasted till the 17th pick of the first round. No one took him before that, and Dallas, surprisingly, finds him available, takes him, and you see why. Great hands, great route running. This guy is Mr. Excitement.
Letting one go deep for the end zone. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Following the interception, here's Prescott. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. Yeah, with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
And they'll get this down to the 10. A solid pickup of 13 sets them up first and goal.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Credit the sack there to Chandler Jones.
When I watch Chandler Jones play for the Arizona Cardinals, I actually get a little bit jealous because he does his job as well as anyone in the league. He's played 64 games for Arizona starting this season. 60 sacks in that time frame. That's just under 1 per game. That type of success rate will not only keep you on the field, but also garner you a lot of honors.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And here he'll get it down to the 7. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
On for the field goal. A 24-yard attempt.
Zerline's kick is up and through.
Good.
And that will extend their lead even further.
Plays 20. Cardinals 3.
So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. As the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 6-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Prescott. Flushed out right. He'll run it. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3. But now it's 3rd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
And incomplete, a disappointing drop there defensively by the rookie. And now 4th down. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And a fair catch is called for. He will take it in to give his guys some excellent. Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34.
That's good.
It's a big play for the Cowboys on 3rd. And even 40 yards.
34-yard line.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll run on 1st down. Elliott had some room to work. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
That's good.
A big run there. 29 yards and a first.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Now Elliott. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. It'll be a 1st and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the 3rd quarter. Prescott off play action. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. Devon Kennard. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Give him 9 yards on the 2nd down screen play.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
Open man, right side, it's Lamb. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. And I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the 1st down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Third quarter action. This offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive. Prescott on 1st down. He's got the connection to Cooper. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. A big play here for Dallas. 46 yards.
1st and 10.
We know play callers can be very creative in this game today, but sometimes when they've got receivers with speed like this, they don't need to design incredibly complex calls. Sometimes it's just get the ball in his hands and let him do his thing. In a sense, less can become more, and it was right there.
On 1st down, it's Elliott. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a 1st. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And this time they were ready for him as he's taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down right at
Jordan Hicks, 3rd in the NFL in tackles a year ago, there to make the play.
10 at the 17-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Elliott. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. The Cards going nickel, an extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. Another carry tonight for the workhorse Elliott. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Makes the score Cowboys 30.
Now following the field goal, what can this offense do? We're about to find out. Prescott looks to throw on first. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Play fake. Here's Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
Brings up
nice play call. A little bit of play action right there. If you can get those linebackers to freeze for just a split second, that's usually all the room you need in order to get it to your tight end.
To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott escaping the pressure right. That ball is caught. It's Gallup. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Gallup.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll run on 1st down. Elliott. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
That's good for the Cowboys.
But to me, this leads to the question, do you admire the way he puts his body out there all the time, or do you think he should protect himself a little bit more?
Well, he's been on the ground several times with all those sacks that he's taken. So, I don't know, I kind of admire him not sliding down there, don't you?
I'm with you on that one. The meter definitely leans towards admiration.
He was brought down at his 49-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They go to Elliott again. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory.
Ezekiel Elliott.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. We are in the 4th and final quarter as the offense will have the football starting this drive 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock now with Elliott. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. That thing blown up by the defensive effort of Chandler Jones. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Again, it's Elliott. Elliott a first down and more. And finally down at the 36-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. I think you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
Tonight's final score.
A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not at a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams finding ways to click. And you know people who love this game, they also love baseball games that are 14-11 with 3 or 4 home runs mixed in.
So for the Cowboys, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1.
And they will hit the road next week to take on Washington.
Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, they taste defeat for the first time this season as they drop to 5-1. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Seattle Seahawks. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.